Well, a big story coming into this was, of course, Lucy Lee, the outright 36-hole leader, got off to a bit of a slow start, but just made up for it with that nice birdie at the 8th hole. She did bogey her just behind her as we get you out to the golf course. And Lucy Lee on the tee at 9. We'll bring in Karen Stupples and Paige McKenzie.
Good tee shot there for Lucy, although not being able to take advantage of hitting the green, Page.
No, the way that this tee is situated now, yes, it's a great advantage. The players are...
We go to the 9th and Lucy Lee with her 2nd.
Yeah, from way down below. Cannot see the surface of the putting green from down there, but able to get a little check on it, which... So that should be inside right for Lucy.
Oh, that stayed out there.
It not only stayed out, it actually moved to the right. What an interesting hole location.
That was crazy.
I mean, there's no questions that she played that to break left after watching Carlotta's putt.
Yeah, with less than driver for the players today, there is a bunker 260 out down the right-hand side of the fairway. Players looking to keep it on the right side of the fairway, given where the hole location is today.
On the LPGA Tour as we go back to 10.
And 9-iron for Lucy Lee as well. Aggressive with that shot.
That's more of like what we saw from her yesterday, Paige. A lot of just wonderful iron shots.
Yeah, great job. 2 birdies in the last 3 holes. Rights.
We'd go to the tee at the 11th and Lucy Lee.
Yeah, and really just the key is finding the fairway on this one. It's such a difficult green that you're just trying to get in the short grass. Beautiful.
That'll do her nicely. And as always, Lydia Code keeping it real for us during the interview. Always well spoken.
Anything pin high or just to the right of this hole is where the players are hoping to leave it, given the severity of this green.
Well, and that's going to leave her that quick putt.
And now Lucy's got to scramble a little this if it's going to do anything, and a tip towards the front of the green.
Yep, well done. Easily done there.
Part of the maturation as a player.
Absolutely, Paige. A lot of architects kind of try to trick you off the tee box by having the tees aimed in different directions. These tees are rounded, but especially if they're square or rectangular tee boxes, you really have to pay attention to that.
It's amazing. We've got a pair of 19-year-olds in this final group today. Rounding Yin and Lucy Lee are both 19 years of age.
In great position, 87 yards to the front, 104 to the hole location. Green light special.
Just beautiful. Got to touch on Lucy's age for a second.
And 11, Lucy Lee for birdie.
Oh, this is carrying some pace.
Little club 12, looks like she likes it. And that'll put her in a really nice spot.
One hop it and stop.
Just like that. Very nice. And just a little putt here for Lee's birdie. Oh, no.
That was a bit of a quick stroke, Karen. Very quick backstroke.
Wow, what contrast. We'll see where this one ends up with our top tracer technology. Nice play. You can see that bit of extra club roll out.
And I mentioned this, it sits on a little bit of a rise. It slows down towards the hole. But she got the speed on that one.
And has the lead outright.
Lucy is one of those players that draw it. So be aware of the fact that there's bunkers through the fairway down the left.
And she's going to catch that. And it looked to me...
Probably 5 yards onto this hole, onto the screen, excuse me. Sounded a little heavy.
Looked like she kind of dipped into that a bit, Paige. You're right.
I think she's going to get away with that.
Yeah.
So distance control going to be important here.
This is only the 3rd green she's missed so far today. The previous 2 greens resulted in a bogey.
There's a short backswing there. Nice little sort of nudgy chip just to keep the ball low and on the green rolling. So we go to the 15th, and this is Lucy Lee for her par after the little chip from the front of the green. Solid as a rock. She's going to remain at 12 under.
It's starting to pick up a little bit, and it is moving from left to right, so it's actually pushing the players' balls towards that right side, and that is where this drive is headed. Fairway, and actually that was a very fortuitous bounce.
Yeah, it
should be just fine.
Didn't take a very big bounce there, Paige, so she's going to get lucky. She's not going to be pushed.
Should be an opportunity for Lucy to look for making a birdie with this wedge in hand.
Good shot. Perhaps she heard that Lexi just got to 13 under, thought, I want a bit of that too. She'll have a look.
Super reachable for a lot of the players yesterday, but should give the players a little bit more opportunity today if they're going to try to reach this in two.
This is where, when Angela Stanford was on the course yesterday, she was saying about how we used to play it with the tee box at the front. This is where we played from.
As long as she gets through that tree just fine, she won't have to pay too much attention to it.
Oh,
That's low and right.
Yeah. Still on grass, but she's going to have a challenging shot upcoming.
She's lucky to get through those trees and on the correct side of the trees at the end.
Probably landed about 5 paces on. Ooh, that came out hot.
got some good spin though, and she'll still have a chance. And Lucy Lee to take the lead.
Yeah, and she would have gotten a little bit of a teach from Yin's putt.
Oh wow, look at that.
Left edge.
And in. And a fist bump. Good job from Lucy Lee.
Anything right around that front edge would be just fine.
Needs to erase that last one she just hit on the previous hole. This looks like it's up the right. Oh, and that goes so far. That's actually going to leave a really delicate pitch.
Well, we're back at the final hole with our leader, Lucy Lee. Paige McKenzie's out there. What has she got for this third?
Almost no green to work with. She's taking it down below. Trying to show some creativity, but that's got to slow down. It was going to be a tough shot no matter which way she was going to choose to play it.
Foot or two out left. Just got a little bit slow up the hill here. Beautiful stroke.
Yeah, good job. Solid performance.